put it on this computer. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. This is the first time we've actually had to meet the candidates, and uh, after some conversations with NLA, I said, "What do you think?" They go, "Oh yes, definitely get everyone to meet." Part of it is logistically, we have a lot of members all over the country now, so it's a good way for them to meet. They don't always come here for local meetings, things like that, so it's good for them to meet you in person. All right. So, all very simple. All we're going to do is say who you are, what company you're with, a little bit about yourself, and why you're running. That's it. You get 2 minutes. Vincent, you're in the dark. You can start first.
Yeah, sorry, I had to jump in a car real quick
I
to
don't, I'm just
be able
giving
to
you a
hear
hard
you.
time. Thank you.
Um, no, not a problem. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
So this is my 10th year in the industry. Began from the ground up with owning vehicles. So I felt like this would be a good opportunity to either mentor or give some insight onto what I've been through for the last 10 years, bring more people to the table with the memberships, give that advice from any aspect to running your own business, or if you're a staffer at some business, or you want to work on the greeting, or you want to work on the airport, any sector of hiring, maybe it's firing or quality of work, how to get work, affiliate work, every aspect that I've been through in the last 10 years, I think that I could bring that to the table. Now that I'm with Empire CLS, the largest fleet, it now I run Austin and Chicago. I believe that I've seen everything you could do with this industry. I'm in New York City right now with a 400 car event. So if people need help with events, group work, how to manage that, how to staff it, how to stage it, I feel like I could have every part of the industry to mentor and help anyone that comes across our way. So just trying to build more IOs, more affiliate work, be more in touch with everybody in the Illinois market, which would be a great thing. And then just kind of just grow everything, right? And every aspect of the board. So that's why I want to do it. Um, I'm here for you guys. So, and any, come to me with questions. We're a very open book at Empire CLS. Um, I'm here to, show my experience, any knowledge that I could bring to the table. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. All right. Jim, take yourself off mute.
I know. All right, so there you go. Now you can hear me?
Yes,
Whatever
perfectly.
Vince said, I'm good with that. No.
That
So
works
I own
too.
Lux Tux Transportation. We've been in business about 8 years, I'm going to say. Um, I like to represent the small to mid-sized guy. That's kind of our niche. We have SUVs, sedans, and sprinters. We don't, necessarily own any buses, even though that might come someday. I'm a marketing guy. I know how to do marketing. I know how to bring in clients. I know what appeals to people. I've been on the board already now for a little while, and I still like to maintain what I've already started and been doing on the board in Illinois. And I think we have I'm glad to see there's some new people on here. I think that's important for the board to bring in some new people, new ideas. But I also want to say that at least the people that have been on the board for a while have donated their time, have done a great job too. So I'd like to see that going forward, at least maintain that progress and help bring in new ideas and new people also for the small to mid-sized operators.
Thank you. Okay. Maria?
Hi, everyone. I'm Maria with Chicago Original Limousine. I'm happy to be here and I'm a little nervous. About me, I started driving in 2011 out of necessity, probably just like all of us. But I quickly fell in love with the industry and the people. By 2012, I got my chauffeur license and even convinced my husband, George, to join me. We started out at a company, let's just say it wasn't very professional, but I will say we learned a lot from the drivers there. It was amazing training, and we met very good people in the industry in general that have really helped us out. So we owe a lot to a lot of other people in this industry. About 2 years in, I realized ladies can understand me here that school pickup times and arrivals at the airport do not work well together. So I stepped back, and that's how we hired our first chauffeur. I took a few years break while raising my son, And I think he was, yeah, going into high school right about when COVID ended. And I got this crazy idea while seeing what was happening in our industry. Ride shares were everywhere. Clients were being trained to expect a lot less, and the real chauffeurs were starting to believe they didn't matter. So that's what pushed me. And I felt like if I feel undervalued, I don't give value, right? And I would not give value. So after a lot of thought and a lot of pushback from my husband, I decided to try to build something. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was even possible the way things were going. A few of my thoughts were, why would drivers work for me if they can Uber on demand? And how will I find chauffeurs that share my values? How will I find clients? My rates were really in 2013, guys, at the time. And I had no hands-on experience for so many years, but I decided to go all in. I started small, calling a few of my local moms, getting the word out, meeting a few chauffeurs to have backup. And after I still make many, many, many mistakes, but I always believe in not fearing failure. So yeah, I just saw it as a learning opportunity. And today that's what I'm doing. I don't drive. You don't want me on the roads. I can't see when it's dusk. I can't see when it's anything anymore. So today I will say that I have built a small, mighty team that share my values and they put up with my crap because I am not an easy person to work with. I'm running for the board because I really care. Mainly, I will be honest about the chauffeurs. And the industry comes second, and then of course the clients, right? So I believe that our industry is going, in order to survive, we need to evolve and to make sure people are more aware of what our industry is compared to convenience apps. We are being pushed back. So I won't promise anything if I get elected. This is going to be a real learning opportunity for me, but I will say that I will have the backs of every professional in the industry and all of you guys, because I know what it's like for us trying to build this. And there's so many fake professionals in our business. So I'll do my best. I'm going to be open to kind criticism and I'll keep pushing for this dream for all of us. So thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Maria. Okay, Stephanie.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Ballard. I am the president of Visions Transportation and Visions door-to-door school transportation. I started this about 7 years ago. I was doing the unforbidden word on this platform, which is Uber. I was doing Uber to assist my youngest son with his college degree, his grad school tuition, so he can come out and be debt-free. And I noticed all the unprofessionalism on the platform. And I went home and I was like, look, we got to do this, honey. We got to do this. And he was looking at me like, what are you talking about? I was like, we could start our own business. He didn't want to hear it. So I continued on that platform that, the unforbidden one. And I moved from there. I saw the difference of the black car prices and the regular prices. I said, well, how about we just get a black car and we just move forward and just do black cars. So that was our goal. And little did I know we were going to move into where we are now. We have 10 cars. We have probably about 7 employees and 1099s. I am compassionate about this industry because I know when I was out there and I was trying to seek and get help, and I asked people at the airport, at the gas station while waiting on rides, nobody would give me any information. And I was determined to find out and to learn about this industry because I saw so many black cars at the airport. And that was my first year. Second year, I went to the Chauffeur Driven show in Vegas and I met Paula. And Paula became my mentor. It wasn't nothing that I could not come to Paula for. It could be good, bad, or evil. She was there to guide me in the right direction. And I want to be a candidate that be able to help others to guide them in the right direction and to assist them and to bring community within the organization to allow us to grow even more and just move forward as one in oneness. I want to assist in being a team player and assist in going up to the Capitol if need be, and advocating for our rights and what's best for us as an industry. And with that being said, that's all I have.
Well, thank you, Stephanie.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Brian, want to unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and why are you running for the board? First, you have to take yourself off mute. Thanks.
Working
Hey,
on that. Hello,
okay.
everybody. How you doing? I'm Brian with
Hey.
Epic Limo. Been a board member for several years. Running to continue to stay on the board to help push our mission forward, growing our membership, and advocating for everyone in ground transportation in Chicago, Indiana, and surrounding states that we're helping with the mission of the ILLBA. I don't know how many years have been now, Paul. Is it been on board maybe 5 years now?
Yes.
I think the ILBA has done a lot prior to me coming, and I'm excited to see where we go from here.
Okay. Short and sweet. All right, Bill.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Bill Battisti. I'm with Midwest Transit Equipment, nationwide bus sales. I've been in the industry, I think, 16 years now, and during that time, I've manufactured the vehicles I sell currently, and have supported all of the associations at some point, and I've been to all the national shows every year for the last 15 years. And have been on this board for the last 2 years, supporting it, helping it grow membership. And I'd like to continue to do that. I have a strong customer base in the Midwest. That's where my main territory is, but I've got customers all across the United States that I like to help bring into our association and see that everybody gets active in what it is we're doing. I love my industry, and I look forward to spending a lot more years here.
Excellent. Oh, great. Thank you so much, everybody, for making the time today. So the ballots will go out tomorrow morning, and they close on Friday at 5. So you'll all hear from us. You'll hear from Miss Lynn probably on Monday. And I want to thank you again for making the time. We'll share this recording with the free world. And everybody have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you again.
Thank you, Paula.
Paula.
Okay, you're
Thanks,
welcome.
Paula.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.